Hi, I'm Rodney Eckstine with Esh Custom Calls, and here's 3 tips that I like to use to help all of us be more proficient out in the turkey woods. So a lot of times we're asked by hunters, what does it take out in the woods, to be successful at turkey hunting? And first of all, being a competition caller, practice is very important. Whether it's on a stage or it is in the woods. Being proficient with as many different types of turkey calls is very important, just because all turkeys are going to be different as far as what they respond to. It could be a glass, aluminum, a slate, a box, mouth call, any one of those. So I'd say being proficient on as many as possible would be a great tip for you to do out there. Another thing that I like to do also is I have so many turkey calls, I can't possibly carry all of them out in the woods every time I go out. So as the season progresses, especially in Pennsylvania, my home state, the turkeys get a lot of pressure on them, and as the season's going on, hens aren't calling as much, and a lot of turkeys are really pressured a lot, and throughout the season they become a little more call shy too. So my recommendation is, as season goes on, try taking some different calls with you, in those second, third, and fourth weeks of the season. Maybe you pretty much have been running a mouth call all the time, but if you're using go into that same woods, and you could be, trying to call in turkeys that you haven't been successful in harvesting yet, try some different calls, and a lot of times that'll work out for you too, because now it's something different that they haven't heard throughout the season. And another tip that I would give you is, in the beginning of the season, everybody's all excited about getting out there, and it's all about aggressive yelping and aggressive cutting, and just getting those turkeys fired up. But those turkeys do get call shy, and I would recommend that you just pull it back a little bit, and try to, rely more on those, what I would call just kind of a plain hen yelp. Rely more on that. It's just a hen that's just, hey, I'm going through the woods. Everything's really good in my life right now. I'm not too excited about anything, but hey, I just want to let some other turkeys know that I'm around too. And plain hen yelp is just, it's not real loud. It's not real excited. And the turkey's going to, vary it, from 3 yelps, maybe up to 8 yelps. It could be even more. There's really no set standard, but it's just kind of what I like to stick with. And it's just bringing it back a little bit from all the aggressive yelping and cutting that's going on out there. And along those same lines, cluck and purr. It's a very soft call. You're not gonna get a turkey to respond to it from several hundred yards away. But when you're into what I call a turkey's safe area, where a turkey's there and they can hear you, just bring it back a little bit and just do some soft calling to them. Maybe throw in just a few soft yelps. And as the season goes on, I would also recommend, that you just be a little more patient. When the turkeys are quiet, I like to kind of quiet down too. I like to allow them to dictate, how aggressive I'm going to be when I'm calling out in the woods. And that, I know a lot of guys, they say, well, I want to get on one, I want to hammer it. And there are days to do that, but there's also days to just, hey, let's pull it back a little bit, and then, let's let these turkeys calm down a little bit, and just let them know that all's well and it's okay to come in here and check out that hen.